He is too lazy to even lift his eyelids right now. This is the perfect opportunity. I must find a gap to slip out. Your Highness, I have already ordered my men to block all the exits of the Wei residence. We will not let a single person escape. What on earth are you trying to do? If you don't want to be recognized, then change your clothes. I'll be waiting for you outside the carriage. Your life is currently in my hands. Even if you want to run, you can't escape my bear. If you're smart, keep your mouth shut. Break down the door. Push together, break it down. Again. Who dares to trespass at the Wei residence? Do you want to lose your heads? So noisy. Call out the manager of your Wei residence. What is wrong with Weili? Who is making noise in the courtyard? My lord, rest assured. I will go and check right now. The people in this manor are getting more and more unruly. My lord, the night is short and precious. Don't pay them any mind. My lord, it's bad. Princess Jinji is here. Who did you say? Princess Jinji from the Prince of Jinbei's mansion? Yes, the granddaughter of the Prince of Jinbei herself. Why is she trespassing in my Wei residence? She said a thief stole valuables from the Prince of Jinbei's mansion, and that the thief entered the Wei residence while being tracked. What? Lead the way immediately. I, Wei Xuwei, magistrate of the capital, pay my respects to the princess. I wonder why you are visiting so late at night. Catching a thief. Princess, could there be some misunderstanding? Princess, stolen goods found in the East Garden. Princess, stolen goods found in the West Garden. Princess, stolen goods found in the kitchen. Princess, more stolen goods in the kitchen. What stolen goods? I'm just saying, there are so many houses on Juke Street. Why did the thief just happen to run to the Wei residence? Magistrate Wei, you dare to steal from me, Jinji? You've got some nerve. Framing. This is a frame-up. The jewelry was planted by his own people. How ruthless. Princess. My Wei family is considered a wealthy household in the capital. Why would I steal your things? If I may be so bold. The jewelry in your hands. My Wei warehouse has as much as you want. These jewelry pieces were personal gifts from the Empress and the Emperor. One of a kind in the world. Wei family warehouse? Personal gifts from the Emperor and Empress? Words like have as much as you want. Magistrate Wei, you'd better speak less of those. Princess, there must be some misunderstanding here. Give me, Wei, a little time. I will definitely give you an explanation, princess. Explanation? The evidence is as solid as a mountain. What kind of explanation do you intend to give me, Magistrate Wei? Princess, what do you mean by that? Magistrate of the capital, Wei Shui. Stealing treasures hidden in the mansion, you dare? A mere child dares to run wild in my Wei residence? Tuyo. I came in such a hurry. I only brought the branding iron. Magistrate Wei, please forgive me. My master is the magistrate of the capital. You dare to use private torture on a court official? Even if you are a princess. Is there no rule of law in this capital? Do you even know how to write the words rule of law? You are lawless and tyrannical. My Wei family is not afraid of you. If you dare to touch me, I will certainly report you to the emperor. You are disturbing the princess. And I will not let you off either. Since you want to report me to the emperor, then the branding can be skipped. I'm telling you, you 1,000 gold girl. I will use all the power of the Wei family to make sure you can't stand in this capital ever again. Since we can't do the branding, then cut off his hand. Qin Jinji, don't be reckless. Wei Shui is backed by the Wei family of Jinzhou. Many officials in the court are students of the Wei family. If you really hurt him, it will definitely be hard for you to escape consequences. The Cui family calls themselves the #1 clan. But they want my life. That mouth of yours. Why do you always pick at people's heartstrings? Back then, my father joined the officials in a forced coup, and the emperor didn't even let you lose a single hair. How dare you break into this place? If you dare to touch my master, even the emperor won't be able to protect you. You say my Wei resident stole property. How can you prove these goods belong to the Prince of Xinbei? I could also say you broke into my mansion to insult and force me. Ha 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 ha. Everyone says the people in the capital are as sharp as monkeys. Why is there really such a fool who runs into the hook? I thought that today. I wouldn't hear this sentence in the Wei residence. Tuyo. The gifts from the empress and the emperor all have the princess's name on them. The characters Jinji are clearly engraved. Magistrate Wei. This stolen property was searched from your treasury. Ha 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 ha, interesting. Too interesting. I am very happy. So I decided to do it myself. Don't worry, Magistrate Wei. My technique. You dare? You dare to touch me? The Wei family will never rest until you are dead. Is very painful. Ah. Qin Jinji, this is private torture. This is illegal torture. Qin Jinji, you will meet a terrible end. I will not let you go. You are simply a monster. Magistrate Wei, what kind of expression is that? Don't you love private torture the most? Let me think, yesterday. Or the day before? Didn't you use private torture? To beat an old couple who came to complain to the point of death? That old couple who had nowhere to turn. And ended up hanging themselves in front of the capital magistrate's office. Qin Jinji, are you avenging them? Who are they to you? I don't know them at all. You played me. I will not let you go. Even Qinyi. I will make sure he pays for this. Tuyo, put the evidence away, keep it safe. This magistrate Wei loves this private torture routine. Maybe we can borrow it again later. This thing has been stained by the magistrate's torture. Even the dogs at our Prince of Jinbei's mansion would find it dirty. Why aren't you going to find a doctor? If you are any later, your master won't be able to report to the emperor tomorrow. Master, hang in there. I'm going to call for help. If you are truly in pain and can't bear it anymore, I don't mind if you hang yourself at the gate of the Prince of Jinbei's mansion. Return to the mansion. Princess, let me wipe that clean for you. Your face is covered in ashes from the torch. Accompany Miss Cui back to the residence. Why did you take me to the Wei residence? What was the purpose? What did you see today? Evil has its own evil tormentors, right? That magistrate of the capital is colluding with the Duke of Shen. Trampling on human lives. Meeting you, Qin Jinji, can be considered he got what he deserved. Can you pour me a cup of tea? I feel a bit nauseated. Princess, he saw you kill someone. Why are you quiet? Princess, he must be scared senseless. I'm going back. Princess, you just let her go like that? What else? Was the princess's great effort just to scare Miss Cui? You should be sisters with Fian. Only know how to execute, not how to think. That girl Miss Cui saved. Hearing the sad news of her departure, she has already cried herself into a faint twice. Will it delay the princess's plans for tomorrow? If she can't even get justice for her murdered parents, then just throw her back into the Duke of Shen's mansion. I understand, princess. I have a heart full of chivalry. But I can't even get back the justice for my dead parents. Qin Jinji, what you showed me tonight. Exactly what are you trying to make me see clearly? Oh, isn't this the young master from the Duke of Shen's mansion? How did you end up tied up and hanging on the door? He usually snatches innocent girls. Acts like a tyrant. Today he finally met his match. This is called karma. I'd say this is retribution. He deserves it. Where am I? Someone, pull me down. What are you looking at? All of you, shut your mouths. Why aren't you letting me down? Once I get down, I'll definitely deal with you all. Where's your prestige from the Duke's mansion? Not so arrogant now? Ha ha ha. You. Do you know who this young master is? How insolent. Ha 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 ha. Yesterday, I was still drinking at Tianxiang Pavilion. How did I wake up like this? How did I wake up like this? Let me find out who did this. I will never let them off. Ha 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 ha. I will never let them off. The sourness has faded, how boring. Eunuch Hong is here to convey the Emperor's oral decree, summoning you to the palace. Let's go. What's wrong with that old man? He still claims he isn't narrow-minded? You only just got home for one day, and he is already impatient to summon you to the palace. Does he not have his own granddaughters? Grandfather, do you want to come to the palace with me? I still have several military reports to read. Go early and return early. Don't rush, sit for a while. Commoner Zhao Inger petitions against the Duke of Shen's mansion for the kidnapping of an innocent girl. The magistrate of the capital colluded, resulting in the death of my parents. I petition for justice. The Duke of Shen's mansion and the magistrate of the capital are colluding, committing grave crimes. Please, Your Majesty, grant justice for the common people. Wei Shui is brave, using private torture but refusing to be angry, it's true. Who dares to strike the Dengwen drum? Disturbing the peace of the palace hall, take them down. You keep striking it. Don't pay them any mind. Please, Your Majesty, grant justice for the commoners. Who dares to run wild in front of the palace gate? Take them down. You actually dare to strike the Imperial Guards? Attacking the Imperial Guards is equivalent to treason. Why aren't you calling for more men? Hee hee hee. Oh, isn't this the princess? My eyesight is bad. I didn't even see you from afar. Why, do the Imperial Guards now only hire those with poor eyesight? Princess, you are teasing me again. What happened? Why are our brothers lying on the ground? Oh, Commander Du, why are you lying there? Get up quickly. Who is he? Do you know him? Commander Du. You just started working in the palace. Perhaps you haven't seen the princess yet. This is Princess Jinji, raised by our emperor. And the empress? The granddaughter of the Prince of Jinbei. Humph. So you are Qin Jinji? So what if you are a princess? She disturbed the order of the palace, she must be punished. I, Du Chong, today will act for heaven. Men, seize her. Throw her into the heavenly prison. Commander Du, you absolutely must not. Princess Jinji has a noble status. How can she be thrown into the heavenly prison? There must be some misunderstanding here. What princess, what not princess? You are afraid of her, but I am not. Humph, the emperor just gives face to her grandfather. Today, I must punish her for her crimes. Yunk. Do you think the emperor should have the royal doctor check his ears? It's been so long, why can't he still hear me? How bold! You dare to be disrespectful to the emperor. Seize her immediately. Newly appointed vice commander. I'm afraid this position is not going to last. If you don't move now, you will all be punished for dereliction of duty. Li Jin, are you going to resist the decree? That person even dares to hit princes. Why would I bother getting involved? Fine, since that's the case. I will take you myself. How could the emperor let such a person be the Imperial Guard commander? His heart is really big. Ouch. Qin Jinji, you dare to hit me? I will tell my uncle and grandfather. I will tell the emperor. Give me your sword. Please. If you want to report me, a little injury isn't enough to look miserable. I'll help you. What are you doing? You dare to kill me? I won't let you go. Ah. This looks much more miserable. Go and take commander due to the royal doctor. Princess, the emperor has been waiting for you for a long time. Let's not keep the emperor waiting. Dengwen drum? Heard it, heard it, heard it. The emperor asked me to come out and bring them to the Taiji Palace. I know, the Du family won't let me go. Why does everyone not want to let me go? I'm really looking forward to it. Your sword is too dull. I'll reward you with a new one later. Thank you, princess. Let's go, the princess's palanquin is ready. Wait. Zhao Yinger. Do you know the price of striking the Dengwen drum? This commoner knows. Striking the Dengwen drum means receiving 30 lashes of the Shui rod. This commoner is willing to endure it. Li Jin, you go ahead. If you can't endure it, you won't get justice. And you won't even save your life. This commoner knows. Princess, I will begin. Eunuch Hong, wait until the punishment is over. And we will go in together. If you can survive this, I will handle your case. The capital is too big. I am too small. Even if he is a demon, I will follow his footsteps closely. Princess, it seems she has no breath left. Yunk. Carry her. I am still alive. If you're not dead, keep up. Princess, please board the palanquin. The weather is nice today. I'd like to walk. I haven't avenged my parents yet. How could I possibly die? Your Majesty, you must grant me justice. That Jinji broke into my residence, falsely accused me of stealing property, had no regard for the law, and even used private torture, branding this humiliating mark on my face. She is heartless and cruel, and even cut off my hand. How vicious, persecuting a court official. Where does that little head come up with so many vicious tricks? Just like me in my youth, ha 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 ha. Who is crying so horribly? Oh, with all that snot and tears. I thought it was some harbinger of doom. Grandfather, you were looking for me? What is happening here? Grandfather, leave my business aside for a moment. Did you hear the Dengwen drum? Hong Dequan. Has the person who struck the drum been brought? Yes, Your Majesty, the person has been brought, and is waiting outside the palace hall. Your Majesty, this Dengwen drum, since the founding of the country, has only been struck twice. Bring them in immediately. Bring in Zhao Ying'er. Your Majesty, you must grant me justice. Oh. Magistrate Wei is lodging a complaint? You look pretty good for someone lodging a complaint. The one complaining behind you is even more urgent. Magistrate Wei, wait a moment. You lawless scum. Disrupting the law. Disgracing the court. Persecuting officials. And still daring to be so flippant in front of the emperor? Your Majesty, do you want to completely chill the hearts of your courtiers? That girl endured 30 lashes of the Shawei rod, just to have the qualifications to stand before the emperor. If you are also willing to endure those 30 lashes, I will handle this girl's case for her. I'll allow you to cut in line. How about that? What happened? Your Majesty, it is the rule. Those who strike the Dengwen drum must receive 30 lashes first. This girl just received the punishment, and she forced herself to come in. What injustice do you have? Tell me in detail. I will certainly grant you justice. Commoner Zhao Ying'er, residing in Yongxing Alley. My elderly parents and I made a living selling tofu. Shen Ting, grandson of the Duke of Shen, sent people repeatedly to lure me, and finally ignored my protests and kidnapped me into his residence. My parents went to his home to seek an explanation, but were beaten and thrown out by the gatekeepers. With no choice, we complained to the magistrate of the capital. But who knew that Wei Shiwei, the magistrate of the capital, would refuse to accept the petition, and even used private torture, beating my parents into critical condition. With no way to complain, my elderly parents were forced to hang themselves at the gates of the magistrate's office, just to seek justice. I petition against the Duke of Shen's mansion for the kidnapping, and the magistrate for trampling human lives. Please, Your Majesty, grant justice for my parents' deaths, and restore justice for this commoner. It's you? Weren't you already sent to the Duke's mansion? how did you manage to crawl here? Wei Shui, is what this girl said true? Your Majesty, this is slander. I am wrongly accused. Which part is slander? Which part is being wrongly accused? Magistrate Wei, speak up. Let the emperor judge. Your Majesty, that old couple were clearly professional rascals. They sold their daughter to the Shen mansion and then turned around and denied it. When their extortion failed, they hung themselves at the office to frame me. I never used private torture. Much less trampled on human lives. I am innocent, Your Majesty. This is quite different from what I heard. Magistrate Zhao of the Dali Temple was quite concerned about this case. Last time he helped me solve the poisoning case, so I owed him a favor. The bodies of that old couple, I searched for evidence for him and personally delivered it over. The bodies in the mass grave. How could he have found them? Men. Detain Wei Shui temporarily. Summon Zhao Wuji from the prison. Your Majesty, I am innocent. It's all this peasant who wants to frame me. You cannot listen to just one side of the story. Your Majesty, I will get to the bottom of this. If you are truly being framed, just wait a few days, and your innocence will be restored. Grandfather, why were you looking for me? The Empress is waiting for you to have a meal. Oh. Oh my little princess. Put that down, you'll tire yourself out. I will go call someone right now. No need. Wait. I'll go with you. Why do you always make grandmother angry? Grandfather. That tree you and grandmother helped me plant when I was small. It bloomed. What is going on here? Take a look at his injuries. Got hit in the back with a rod. Princess, rest assured, he is not in any serious danger. The bruise looks scary, but it didn't hurt his muscles or bones. Apply this ointment, and he will be fully recovered in 7 or 8 days. His fainting was half from pain, and half from being emotionally overwhelmed. Just help him recover. Some medicine to calm his spirit will do. Grandfather, how did you make grandmother angry this time? Actually, it wasn't the emperor who angered. The empress. The crown prince was here yesterday. They had a huge argument with the empress over something. When His Majesty came that night, the empress was in a fit of rage, and even kicked His Majesty out of the bedchamber. So it was that fool. Understood. Let him recover properly in the palace for a few days. The fruit tree in the princess's small garden has fruited. It's very sour, you'll definitely love it. You aren't afraid of falling climbing so high? I've climbed this tree many times. Besides, I didn't grow this extra weight for nothing. Fine, fine. I, the princess, will make sure you eat it all. But for now, go call Lu Ying for me. Princess, why do you look for her whenever you enter the palace? Can she pick fruit for you? You get jealous over everything. Go quickly, This servant greets the princess. Spreading those rumors a few days ago. You handled that matter well. Being able to share the princess's burdens is Lu Ying's good fortune. Such a pretty face, truly a beauty to behold. Still thinking about the dragon bed? I swear, servant, I have absolutely no intention of seducing His Majesty again. Don't be nervous. I don't hold grudges. The past is in the past. Raise your head. There isn't only one dragon bed. The future emperor's dragon couch. Are you interested in that? My imperial grandfather is getting old. When he passes away one day, the palace concubines will have to be buried with him. The crown prince is in his prime, yet his heirs are not flourishing. If you can conceive a dragon heir, you will be honored through your child. In the future, a place in the inner palace will surely be yours. Your family will likely have to rely on you in return. Does the princess mean for me to seduce the crown prince? What exactly do you want me to do, princess? See, talking to smart people is easy. I want you to ensure that after entering the Eastern Palace, the crown princess and the two secondary wives don't have any more children. Whether your own womb is up to the task depends entirely on your own skills. Of course, you can also refuse, no. I will do as the princess commands. I will find an opportunity for the crown prince to see you. As for whether it succeeds, don't let me down. Please wait quietly for good news. Ha ha ha, you girl are really to my taste. Pragmatic and ambitious. I will send people to bring your mother and brother to the capital. Dear father, wait for me to return with supreme glory to claim your life. Trash, you're all trash. You couldn't even keep an eye on one person. I told you to guard the young master. Is this how you watch him? He was carried to the city gate in broad daylight under everyone's eyes. Does my Shen family have no reputation left? If the young master had slipped from the city gate, none of your family's lives would be enough to compensate. Severely punish all these personal servants. Drag them away. Tell all the servants in the mansion to open their eyes and see clearly. This is like taking my reputation as Duke Shen and trampling it underfoot. Investigate. Find them. If you catch that person, I will skin them alive and make them wish for death. Ah. Young master, it's bad. Zhao Ying'er, who was locked in the shed. Zhao Ying'er is gone. Truly, you are all trash. What are you standing there for? Hurry up and find her. This girl of humble origin dares to escape from my Shen mansion. Wait until I catch her and see how I deal with her. The Dali Temple police are acting under imperial order to make an arrest. Where is Shenteng? What bullcrap, Dali Temple? How dare you run wild in my duke's mansion? Come here, beat them out. Young master, these are imperial officers. It might not be good to use force. My aunt is imperial concubine Shen. Who dares to beat me? Young Master Shen, we are under the orders of the junior minister of the Dali Temple. Please don't make it difficult for us. It will save you from suffering some physical pain. You dare lay a finger on me? If I lose even a single hair, my aunt will definitely execute your 9 clans. I didn't know. The concubine had such authority. When I enter the palace tomorrow, I will ask His Majesty in person. I wondered who it was. So it's you. A newly risen noble of humble birth. Crawling out from who knows what hole. Do you really think you're worthy to see His Majesty? Taking a suspect who has no strength to truss a chicken. Does it really take this long? Zhao Wuji, you dare ignore me? Come here, where are all the Shen Mansion guards? Whoever breaks his hand first, I will reward with 100 taels of silver. Young master, what if I break his leg first? Ha 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 ha, 200 taels. The people of the Shen Mansion are resisting arrest by force. Subdue them on the spot. Dali Temple officers are the vanguards for the common people. Not cowards who cower before the powerful. Soft-hearted ones, go back and take 20 lashes each. If there is a next time, there will be no mercy. Yes, yes, my lord. Take him and return to the Dali Temple. Father, it's him. He wants to take the young master to the Dali Temple. You, a mere junior minister, dare to barge into my duke's mansion? Release my grandson immediately. The Dali Temple is acting under imperial decree. Any unauthorized persons who obstruct will be treated as resisting imperial decree. Duke Shen, please do not cause me trouble. This official greets His Majesty. Quickly submit a memorial to the palace. I must see the imperial concubine. Ha ha ha. The lotus seeds I picked must be the sweetest in the whole pond. When the prince is happy, maybe he will reward me with that Huan Mountain Palace from his study. Look at what a robber is. Wanting to trade a bowl of lotus seeds for the prince's priceless Huan Mountain Palace. You could clearly just go to the study and steal it. Yet you still insist on giving the prince a bowl of lotus seeds. You are truly too kind. Humph, they're fighting. Yunjing started it first. Quiet down. Don't splash mud on the princess. Go ahead, make trouble. Whoever picks the least today. Don't think about sitting at the table tonight. Ha ha ha. Princess, someone is at the door asking to see you. Who is it? That person is covered up tightly. I couldn't see his face and he wouldn't identify himself. Only saying to pass this book to you. And you'll naturally know who he is. What kind of look is that? In broad daylight. Are you dressing up as a ghost to scare people? What do you know? This is called a disguise. You and I are bitter enemies. If someone were to see me coming to your manor, how could I show my face later? Ha ha ha. Why must I, the noble Miss Chui, go with you all? To dig in the mud pond? Is the lotus soup he makes really that delicious? My mouth is very picky. You haven't tasted what the princess makes personally. Eat it once, and I guarantee you'll remember it forever. This is too bitter. Ha ha ha, this is medicated food. Of course it's bitter, ha ha ha. Don't be angry, this bowl is sweet, have a taste. How come you don't find it bitter at all? It's alright, everything tastes the same to me. Miss, what is your business at my door today? Give me the antidote. You're not even afraid of me anymore? I went back and thought over and over about the things you said. Oh. And what did you figure out? I didn't figure out anything. But I figured that you never intended to kill me. You had so many chances to take my life and didn't make a move once. Since you don't want my life, then what else do I have to fear? So you ran all the way to my Prince of Jinbei's manor, asking me for the antidote? What else? I've been getting itchier and itchier these past 2 days, so itchy I couldn't sleep all night. You came to my Prince of Jinbei's manor alone, and no one outside saw you. Aren't you afraid of never walking out this door again? Stop talking to me in that creepy tone. When I was at Tianxiang Tower, nobody knew where I was either. If you really wanted to kill me, like the time in the palace when you threw me into the water, how simple that was, and how much easier it would have been. Alright, give me the antidote quickly. I didn't poison you. So where would I get an antidote? Liar. I have all the symptoms you talked about. I've been getting itchier these last few days. And now I've even broken out in a red rash. Miss, you've developed peach blossom dermatitis yourself. Yet you're still completely unaware. Every time you go out to act heroically, you scatter a handful of peach petals. If you don't get a rash, who would? Brother Yun, go and invite Dr. Chu over. I don't want that old fraud to examine me. Princess, have you been getting used to living in the manor these past 10 days? Thank you for your concern, Princess. Everything is fine. Go back and prepare the regulations properly. A month later, I will petition His Majesty to open up the Imperial Medical Academy examinations. At that time, everyone in the world who practices medicine can come and take the test to be selected. The top 3 will directly enter the Imperial Medical Academy. Is this really true, Princess? Not only will folk doctors come for this exam, but those medical aristocratic families will also surely participate. With so many people competing, and only 3 spots available. Dr. Chu, are you confident? Please rest assured, Princess. I will never betray the princess's trust. Dr. Chu, don't blame me. I am dull. I didn't understand what you meant, Princess. I promised you entry into the Imperial Medical Academy, but I haven't fulfilled it. Instead, I created this medical exam. Don't you blame me? Back then, my grandfather cured the terminal illness of a favored concubine of the previous emperor, and was specially selected for the Imperial Medical Academy. But because of his humble background, he was marginalized by everyone in the academy. Until his death. He died in depression. My lifelong ambition is to return to the Imperial Medical Academy. But if I were to just stumble in like that, there's no guarantee I wouldn't repeat my grandfather's tragedy. But with this exam, my medical skills will be seen by everyone in the world. Medical skills will have nothing to do with one's background. Dr. Chu, I will wait to see you after this exam. Walk into the Imperial Medical Academy with dignity. Chu Xingxing kneels to thank the princess. Get up, go back and prepare well. Peach blossoms have been rampant these days. Mrs. Peach Blossom dermatitis must have flared up again. This is a bathing lotion. Apply it to the areas with the red rash, and it will disappear within an hour. Before leaving, I have already left the prescription for the dermatitis with Mama Lu in the mansion. Miss, remember to take the medicine according to the prescription. Dr. Chu takes his leave. Please, go ahead. I can't quite read you. Qin Jinji, I think you might be a good person. Why do you say that? You are a bit heartless. But when you encounter injustice, you are always willing to stand up for those being bullied. You punished Shinting for kidnapping young women. You cleaned up the capital magistrate who trampled on human lives. Your methods aren't very honorable. But those evil people were truly brought to justice by you. I've also heard you beat the Dengwen drum on behalf of the victim. Although I don't know why you helped me pretend to be sick. I just know you are a good person. Heavens. Has our princess given this Miss Cui some kind of love potion? She actually said that the person who almost drowned her is a good person. The water that entered her brain 3 years ago still hasn't been drained out yet. You don't even like Pei Jinyan. So why must you marry him, even if the engagement between me and Pei Jinyan were cancelled? There are plenty of ways for the Pei family and my Cui family to form an alliance. It's not just this one. Tell me, how many people like Shinting or Wei Shui are there in the capital? There are tons of them. Aren't all the capital's nobles like that? Even my own younger brother isn't much better. Then what do they rely on? Family background. Aristocratic power, obviously. With so many nobles. Which one counts as the #1 power in the capital? That would naturally be my Cui family. My Cui family is the #1 clan. My father is the prime minister. And the Cui clan members occupy many important official positions in the court. But isn't your father already confined to his home? Suspended and under investigation? For 3 months. That's enough time for a dynasty to change hands. You say when he comes out, will the position of prime minister still be his to sit in? You say the Cui family is the #1 clan, but other aristocratic families, do they recognize this? Does the Shin family recognize it? Does the Du family or the Wei family recognize it? And all those other families, do they acknowledge your Cui family? The title of first clan. Why do you want to offer it to the Pei family? What are you trying to do? Look, the Shin family is at the height of its power. Imperial concubine Shin's status is so stable. Her brother Shin Chen holds the palace military command and is a favored official of the emperor. The Du family's head is the Minister of Rights, acting as a deputy prime minister, and is also a family dedicated to the emperor. They have both the foundation of an aristocratic family and the favor of the emperor. That power is superior to others. Then look at the Wei family. Wei Shui's older brother is the Huainan regional commander appointed by the emperor. His nephew is the vice minister of justice. Which one of them doesn't have high power and rank? Other families are mostly like this, too. 80% of the court's important positions are held by these families. But the Pei family? There's only one vice minister of personnel, Pei Honglian, in the court. Everyone looks to Pei Jinyan, who hasn't even stepped into the officialdom yet. You want to balance the power of these aristocratic families. If you put it that way, it's not wrong. But even if there is some friction between families, at their core, they are still unified. Their interests are one and the same. Families only marry other families. And that's the reason. You have me in you. And I have you in me. You can't separate them even if you try. Even if you want to. The Pei family might not be willing to cooperate with you. But in the 3 generations of the Pei family's direct line, there have been no marital ties with your Cui family. You and Pei Jinyan, you are the offerings that the 2 families are presenting for this pact. Can you stop talking so harshly? It's really hurtful. Have you ever thought about why you can't refuse this marriage alliance? I am supported by my family, carrying the mission of maintaining the bond between our 2 clans. Naturally, I must share the burden for my family. No, it's because you don't have enough power. I am the daughter of a prime minister. Such a noble status. What more power could I need? A noble status is just an empty shell. If you truly had enough power, why would you only be able to wait until nightfall to play out your so-called acts of heroism? So the Pei family will definitely defect to my side and fall under my Qin Jinji's power. This power of yours isn't even yours alone. It's given by the emperor and empress. It comes from his hands. That is the power of the emperor. He sits right there in this capital now, overlooking this entire land. I'm not feeling well. I'm leaving. Brother Yun. See Miss Cui out. Princess, what's wrong with Miss Cui? Probably thought of something terrifying. Princess, why did you tell Miss Cui those things? When the day comes to settle accounts with the aristocratic families, the Cui family will be the first one that can't escape. Aren't you afraid she will go back and tell the Cui prime minister? But up to this point, she hasn't guessed that I intend to settle accounts with the families. Princess, is this about wanting the aristocratic women to enter the game? Tell me, in this capital, who is closest to power? This servant doesn't know. Of course, it's the women in these families. They are raised by power. And they are also harmed by power. They are closest to power. But yet no one has ever told them that they themselves can seize power too. When they taste the flavor of power, you tell me, Who would still be content to be a wooden puppet to be manipulated? Balancing aristocratic power. Could it really be that person I'm thinking of? Miss, why is your complexion so pale? Hey, have you heard? Duke Shen's grandson was caught by the Dali Temple. You mean Shenteng? He was taken away by the Dali Temple? Isn't that right? I heard that the common woman he kidnapped escaped, beat the Denwen drum, and made a scene all the way to His Majesty's feet. His Majesty was furious, and immediately handed the case over to the Dali Temple. I also heard that young Master Shen fought with his life, refusing to go. But Magistrate Zhao took action right inside the Duke Shen's mansion. Finally, he just left behind one sentence, acting by imperial decree, and took the person away. Even Duke Shen himself had weak legs on the spot, and couldn't even stand steadily. Losing a few servants scared him like that? That sounds a bit too outrageous. Acting by imperial decree. Imperial son, did you hear clearly whose decree? The capital looks calm, but I fear the lake is about to stir up waves. Princess's manner, one by one, all brought to the front. Bright and clever. This is my favorite piece of clothing. Princess. The assassins this time were well trained. Their movements were orderly, leaving no traces behind. Their martial arts were also extremely high. This servant suspects these people will never give up, and sooner or later will come back. Such a large group of people. How did they manage to sneak into my courtyard so smoothly, without being discovered the whole way? Very well. The guards in the mansion dare to be this negligent in their duties? I will go find the prince and demand an explanation. It is time to strengthen the guards. Princess, there is something fishy about the assassination today. I suspect there is an internal mole in the mansion. The guards of the Prince of Jinbei's mansion were all handpicked one by the old prince, each of them having great skill. 18 assassins entered the mansion, and yet not one person noticed. This servant believes that inside this courtyard, there must be someone coordinating for them. The guards in the prince's mansion are truly a disgrace. 18 assassins broke into the manor, and not a single person noticed. Isn't this treating the princess's life like a joke? Jinji, have you checked the household affairs yet? Go and call Su Huai to see me, yes. Oh, are you injured again? Ha ha ha. Hey. How truly rampant. Daring to break into my Prince of Jinbei's manor to assassinate. Grandfather, it's been so many years. How are you still not used to this? Bring me a bowl of lotus soup. My temper has been very high these last 2 days. Humph. Why are they urging you to hand over the military power again? That bunch of old geezers at the censorate. Always blathering about unifying the world. That the court doesn't need to fight wars anymore. And that military power should be returned to the royal family. I would be willing to give it to you. But is the imperial grandfather willing to take it? The national treasury has long been empty. And his private treasury was scraped clean by me last time. He just doesn't want to spend his own silver to feed the soldiers. I pay out of my own pocket to maintain the million-strong Jinbei army. And he gets to enjoy all the credit for free. A fine reputation for a ruler and subject being of one heart. In the end, this pack of old geezers still jointly impeach me. I really want to set fire to that censorate and tear it down. What do they impeach you for? It's nothing more than saying your achievements overshadow the master, that you don't respect his majesty, refuse to surrender power, and must have ulterior motives. They just keep repeating the same old tired excuses. They say it until they're tired of it. And my ears have grown calluses from hearing it. Do you really intend to marry that brat from the Pei family? The imperial decree granting the marriage has already been clearly issued. What else can I do? Go back on my word? Wouldn't that be a slap in the face to grandfather the emperor in front of everyone? I don't care. I don't agree to it anyway. I don't know what you and that old thing are cooking up behind my back again. Regardless, that brat had better not try to set one foot inside my Prince of Jinbei's manor. Ha ha ha. Shui Huai is here to accept punishment. Commander Shui, one doesn't accept punishment standing up. Shui Huai is here to accept punishment. Please, princess, impose your judgment. Shouting from so far away is quite tiring. Commander Shui, come a little closer. Commander Shui, why don't you say how many lashes this offense warrants? My subordinate was speechless. Failed in his instruction. And since it concerns the princess, the penalty should be 100 lashes. The assassins were outside the manor. This has nothing to do with Commander Shui. Please, princess, punish us instead and spare Commander Shui. Commander Shui, what are you waiting for? Are you waiting for me to help you up myself? Please, princess. Wake up. You, come over here. Commander Shui, the people you've raised are truly loyal. Did you hear what Commander Shui just said? Prince, it was all our negligence. It has nothing to do with Commander Shui. Please, let Commander Shui be exempt from punishment. We are willing to take the punishment for him. This is the princess's courtyard. Everything is decided by the princess. Prince, hold your tongue. Didn't you hear the princess? Wake up. Add 20 more lashes. Princess, well punished. Hit him hard. Do you all also feel that I have punished him too harshly? Commander Shui did nothing wrong. This is unfair. Ha ha ha. I didn't realize. In the 3 years I've been away, the Jinbei Prince's manor has started believing only in Shui. Princess, please forgive me. Your subordinate would never dare to overstep his bounds. Don't forget, in this Jinbei Prince's manor, if I want someone dead, not even grandfather can protect them. Commander Shui, I hope you will remember that firmly. How many lives have you been responsible for today? Oh, look, there is one more. Commander Shui, he seems the most loyal to you. Since that's the case, why don't you do it yourself? I am sorry for what I've done to you all. Shui Huai harbored delusions, causing the death of innocent people. Please, princess, give this subordinate one more chance. So you let the assassins in? Because you wanted me dead? Princess, even if this subordinate were to die, I would never harm your life. Regarding the assassins, This subordinate will give you an explanation. Don't be so tense. I was just joking. Go back and get some good rest. Your loyal lackey is just too obedient. I told him to punish him severely. And he really hit him that hard. Look at how badly we've whipped our Commander Shui. Go quickly and tend to your wounds. This subordinate will take his leave. Look at how you've spoiled these people. This Shinbei prince's manner is almost not listening to me anymore. What does that have to do with me? How many times a year do I even get to live in this manner? One more cup. You had better be able to control your foster sons. Don't wait until my blade is at their throats. To say that I didn't care about your father-son bond. Yoon, hey. Where are you going? Are you skipping dinner? Bring the prince's favorite dishes from the kitchen. And bring that pot of drunken bamboo wine to the prince as well. The princess said your health hasn't fully recovered. So you aren't allowed to drink. I am her grandfather. Can she really dictate what I do? What are you going to do about it? I said I wasn't going to drink. I wasn't. That girl just kept insisting that I taste it. Good granddaughter, how could you? I'm dying of anger. Old men have no rights. Miss, are you here to see the mistress? I will bring her out now. What are you really here to see me for? If you're capable, just kill me. I feel disgusted the moment I see your face. As you wish. Miss, the mistress is no longer breathing. Aren't you going to show yourself yet? Who is this young lady talking to? I'm here. So it really was someone sent by him. Weren't you here to kill me? Why haven't you struck yet? Greetings, princess. Why didn't you kill me? Why are you kneeling to me? I couldn't possibly accept that. The princess must have already guessed our identity. He gave the order to assassinate me. So why didn't you kill me? With your skills, if you were truly determined to take my life, Yunk and the others wouldn't have been able to stop you. Long Yui was created specifically for the princess. After your 18th birthday passes, Long Yui will officially reveal itself. Until then, we only protect the safety of the air consort. The air consort cannot command us, but Long Yui has 3 opportunities to act on orders. The first was helping him fake his death. The second was delivering that letter to my hand. The third was today's assassination. How did the princess know? The people in the Jinbei prince's manor aren't trash. With his fake death, it would be impossible for the manor not to have found even the slightest wind of it, unless it was people from the Jinbei prince's manor covering for him. For him to appear out of thin air could have passed that letter through my people and delivered it to my hand completely intact. As for today's assassination, it was even more of a joke. Even if Xue Huai were to harbor resentment toward me, he would never dare to let anything truly happen to me. The manor is filled with layers of defenses. For outsiders to sneak in without anyone knowing, without alarming a single person, it is absolutely impossible. Unless you yourselves were part of the manor's guards. You made such a big show of killing, but you didn't even lay a hand on me. Yunk and the others were going for the kill. Yet you were all overly polite. If I still couldn't see through that, I would truly be the waste. I once saw a list in Father's study with 81 names written on it. When Father died, there were 62 nameless guards by his side. Adding you 18. That makes exactly the right number on the list. No, wait. 62 plus you is 80. There is still one person missing from this list. Where is that last one? Rong Yan, 10 years ago, had already been settled. When I was 8 years old, a one-armed young servant came to the manor. Later, during an assassination attempt, he took a sword for me and died. That's right. That was Long Yan. When you were 8 years old, the subordinate thought the heir consort wanted to acknowledge you. Never did I imagine he would actually attempt such a poisonous act against you. Long Yue should have committed suicide to atone for his crimes. But Yunk, who was by your side, would rather destroy her own martial arts and forcibly draw that billuo poison into her own body. And it was at that time Rong Yan cut off his own arm, discarded his Long Yue identity, and quietly came to your side. When he came to the manor, I assumed he was a spy sent by someone. He was too unlike a servant. He did nothing at all. Just swept the floors and did rough work outside my courtyard. Princess, I am sorry. Run. At that time, I didn't understand why he saved me. I didn't even know his name. An. Father, oh father. The person who caused your death is flying away with a lover. How ridiculous. How ridiculous. Princess. Your hand. You didn't kill the heir consort. You used that strike to force us to reveal ourselves. That dagger didn't even pierce his skin. It only cut my own palm. The blood was all smeared onto his clothing. From a distance, it wasn't clear. So you all assumed I had truly killed him. He passed out. Because when I grabbed his neck, I smeared Guishi incense on my hand. Inhaling even a little makes one fall into a deep, unconscious sleep. His breath was so shallow it was barely detectable, which happened to coincide perfectly with the faked death medicine. Come with me. All right. My father told you to protect the Jinbei heir consort. But the heir consort died 18 years ago. The one lying in this house is nothing more than Cui Ziyun's mistress, Yao Miaoyin. As the proper Jinbei heir consort, she would rather fake her death and elope to become a mistress for Cui Zixing. Is such a person even worthy of your loyalty? Long Yui will obey your orders. How could you cut your own hand? If you wanted to cut someone, you should have cut my hand. It was only a hypothesis. If I had guessed wrong, wouldn't your knife have been in vain? You are of golden body. This must never happen again. Fine, fine, next time I'll just cut that woman directly. Will that suffice? Take me to the palace. It's nothing. I just miss Grand Empress Dowager. Greetings, princess. Is the princess intending to enter the palace? The palace gates are already closed. If the princess must enter the palace, you must wait until more. When is the princess entering the palace? Where is it your place to interject? Princess, this servant will open the palace gates for you immediately. It's just that at this hour, it's hard to summon the sedan chair. Could you wait just a moment? No need to summon a sedan chair. I will walk in myself. Just open the gate. This servant will go now. Thank you for the reward, princess. Jinji, why are you here at this hour? That little rascal. In the middle of the night. Don't tell me she's caused me some kind of trouble again? Grandfather, why are you here? I should be asking you that. In the middle of the night, why have you come over here? Saihuan, move grandfather's bedding to the side chamber. You little rascal, what are you doing? I want to sleep with grandmother tonight. You little monkey. Go out and ask around. Whose granddaughter drives her grandfather out in the middle of the night? Just to go and fight for a spot in bed with her grandmother? I am the emperor. Do you understand, emperor? I can be very fierce when I get angry. Your Majesty, this servant will take you to the side chamber. Let's go, Your Majesty. Grandmother, back in the day, was grandfather really handsome enough that you would rather break off your engagement just to marry him? Of course not, your grandmother was a famous beauty for 10 miles around. The suitors would line up from the start of the street to the end. There wasn't a handsome young gentleman I hadn't seen. Then why did you choose him? Aang. I will make you the most respected woman in the world. Silly child, it was just for that one sentence. Hey, why haven't you left yet? What kind of state are you in? Hair uncombed. Looking just like a wild little girl. You're such a grown woman, yet you still come running to sleep with your grandmother. Are you afraid of ghosts scratching the soles of your feet at night? Yes, I am. That's why I need to sleep with grandmother. Unlike some old men who deserve to sleep alone. You little monkey. Your grandmother finally relented and let me stay the night. And you have the nerve to kick me out to the side room in the middle of the night. Go ask around. Is there any other granddaughter in this world who does things like this? I'm all grown up now, aren't I? If I were still 3, the 3 of us could still squeeze into one bed. I'll skin you, you little rascal. You're getting on in years, and yet you're always threatening to hit people. Aren't you afraid of throwing out your back, you old monster? Nonsense. I'm as strong as an ox. I can still give you a hiding for another 20 years. Huh. I'm not falling for that. You must have seen grandmother coming. So you stood still on purpose, hoping she'd scold me. No way. You really have a wicked heart, old man. You look at everything through such a suspicious lens. What are you doing? Grandmother, did you see grandfather hit me? He tried to hit me with such a thick shoe sole. You old thing. Lume, are you bullying my precious grandchild again? I really didn't hit her. I was just trying to scare her a little. Both of you, come here and help me out. Grandmother, I'll help you. I'm the best at helping out. Unlike grandfather, who can't do anything. Just you wait. I'll deal with you later. Grandfather, go chop some wood. What kind of tone is that? In his prime, your grandfather swept across the battlefield and could lift mountains. What is mere wood chopping to me? This wood chopping really isn't your forte. You're only going to cause trouble. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Your craftsmanship hasn't changed in decades. Now, that looks like a proper young lady. Your Majesty, Empress. What is the meaning of this behavior? What I do is none of your concern. Father, you are the Son of Heaven. How can you engage in such menial labor? Mother, you are the mother of the nation. Yet you're acting like a farm woman. It simply ruins the dignity of the palace. Menial labor? When I was conquering the world, I even chewed on tree bark. Besides, this was made by your mother herself. She is the Empress. She can do whatever she pleases. Is it your place to point fingers here? Eat. When you're finished, grandmother will take you to the garden to dig up the buried wine. Princess Shinji. Why don't you show respect when you see your aunt? Don't try to throw your weight around in my palace. Get out. Don't mind her, my precious grandchild. Let's go dig up the wine. That's enough, I'm already full from the anger. I can't eat a thing now. I'm going to my room to sit for a while. Nobody follow me. I'm going out for a walk. You should go back to chopping wood, grandfather. Be careful, if grandmother comes out. She'll take all her anger out on you. Don't cause any trouble. Princess, I'm here. Which way did the crown prince go? I just heard the crown prince say he was going to visit imperial concubine Shin. A young mistress even younger than him. The moment he enters the palace, he rushes to visit her. He's more diligent than when he visits his own mother. Keep an eye on grandmother. I'll be right back. Uncle. I have no blood relation to Princess Shinji. Princess, you should address me as Crown Prince. I have something to say. And I ask you to listen. The Empress and I are mother and son. And our affairs don't need an outsider like you to intervene. Your relationship with the Empress Dowager. Are you sure you want to talk about it in public? If word gets out that the heir to the throne and the imperial couple are at odds, the minister's confidence in me will be shaken. Fine, I have a few words of warning for you as well. What do you want to say? Susu called. And later you're going to see concubine Shin again. The crown prince visits concubine Shin so often. Someone who doesn't know better would think she's your real mother. Shut your mouth. Is concubine Shin someone you can slander? How could the Empress Dowager have given birth to such a fool? What did you just say? I said, you are a fool. How dare you? Don't think that just because father and mother favor you, you can do whatever you want. I am the crown prince. Just for that, I could have your head. Then wait until you get out of the water, before you try to have my whole clan executed. Help! Someone, come. Haven't you heard, uncle? One person shouldn't enter a shrine alone. And two people shouldn't go sightseeing together. Shinji, you actually dare to murder the crown prince. When I get up there, I'll definitely settle this with you. That's assuming you can actually get up there first. You want to kill me? You ignore the 5 virtues. You can't share your grandfather's burdens. And you're always upsetting the Empress Dowager. Since that's the case, you might as well just die. Shinji, you are being treacherous. You dare to plot against the future emperor? Someone, help. Future emperor? That's something only the future will tell. If you were truly to sit on that throne, I'd really have no way to survive. The Empress Dowager wanted you to learn how to swim. But you listened to concubine Shen, saying it was vulgar and unbecoming of your status. If you had learned, you could climb up the bank yourself right now. No need to wait for someone to save you. Look at your concubine Shen. Can she save you now? I will definitely kill you. Then wait until the day you are actually on the throne. And come to kill me then. As the dignified crown prince, you can't swim, yet you dare to go near the lake. Without even an attendant. If you really drowned today, no one would even know. What happened to the crown prince? He slipped into the water. Quickly send the crown prince back to the empress's palace. And summon the royal physician. Quick, someone get the royal physician. Thank you, princess, for saving the crown prince. I will make sure to report your kindness to the empress accurately. Empress. It's terrible. The crown prince has fallen into the water. What? How could the crown prince fall into the water? Quick, ask the royal physician to attend to him. And while you're at it, ask Miss Lu to come over too. Ha ha ha, what are you still standing there for? Send a bucket of hot water to the princess. Ah. What are you doing? Why are you dizzy? The lake water was too cold. It triggered the poison in my body. I really had no strength earlier. This is new medicine. It can stabilize the bilious poison in your system. I'll have people search urgently for the longi grass. You really have a death wish, don't you? Knowing you have cold poison. You still dared to jump into that lake. Couldn't you have just called the guards to save him? And that crown prince too. Can't swim, yet he wanders near the water. And now you've triggered your cold poison again. I pushed him in. I heard nothing. And I didn't say anything. You've been with me for so long. Why is your psychological strength still so poor? Nonsense. I was prepared mentally. I just wasn't prepared for so much. Then don't prepare at all. Go and give the crown prince some medicine. Something to keep him in bed for a few days. Are you crazy? I'm crazy. Killing the crown prince is a crime punishable by death for the entire clan. Guanyin Bodhisattva. The princess seems to have gone insane. I just heard someone wanting me to assassinate the crown prince. Please restore the princess's sanity. What do you need sanity for? Just listen to me. I guarantee your safety. Besides, who said anything about killing the crown prince? I told you to give him some medicine. Just enough to keep him bedridden for a few days. You should have said so earlier. But poisoning the crown prince in the empress's palace. Isn't that also a huge crime? If I get caught, how will I continue to be the world's #1 divine doctor? I'd just be the world's #1 prisoner. This is the Empress Dowager's palace. My territory. Besides, can't you ask Fian to help you? Fian would never dare. She wouldn't even dare to poison the crown prince. Why do you have so much nonsense to say? This is a new medicated bath formula I researched. To dispel your cold. Empress. The crown prince is fine. He just swallowed some water and was frightened. Once the minister writes a prescription for His Highness to take, he will recover completely. Kai Huan, see the physician out. This servant will take his leave. What happened? Why did the crown prince fall into the water? He wasn't thinking straight. So I told him to go into the water to wash his brain. Who told him to upset you? I am estranged from my son. We really don't have much of a bond. I heard from Miss Lu that you can't stand the cold right now. That lake water is freezing. How could you jump in? I'm a good swimmer. After all, grandfather taught me himself. You just know how to make me happy. Concubine Shen, you cannot force your way in. This is the Empress's palace. Get out of my way immediately. The crown prince is unconscious. Naturally, I must go and visit him. Watch your head. If you wish to visit the crown prince, you must let this maid report to the Empress and follow Her Majesty's decision. Charging into the palace like this is disrespectful to the Empress. How dare you? I want to visit the crown prince. What is your true intention? If you don't get out of the way, I'll have your head. Concubine Shen, you cannot enter. My lady, are you all right? Who dared to assault the concubine? Come quickly. An assassin. There's an assassin. Why is the concubine here? Are you sleepy and want to take a nap? Why are you sleeping without drying your hair first? You'll catch a cold. Qin Xinji. You actually splashed water on me. I was splashing the floor by the entrance. It was an eyesore. I don't know why it splashed on the concubine. You all are the same. Why didn't you announce the concubine's arrival? Princess, this servant just told her we needed to ask the Empress. But the concubine refused to listen and forced her way in. And even had eunuch Rong push me down. What is your name again? Lai Fu? To answer the princess. This servant's name is Rongfu. What kind of name is Lai Fu? That's a name for a dog. You pushed this little maid who doesn't know any better. And she even dared to try and stop the concubine. If any harm had come to the concubine, haha, even 10 of his heads wouldn't be enough to pay for it. You pushed her? Qin Xinji, you have to consider the master before you hit the dog. You are slapping me in the face. If that is what you request, I can satisfy you. You, what are you doing? Before the office. Snake. If your ears are useless, I can cut them off for you. This servant was just anxious and accidentally pushed this young lady. This servant apologizes to this lady. Eunuch Fu, since you've apologized, can we go in to see the crown prince now? Shu. Princess, what more do you want? Shu. Kneel down. What? You want me to kneel for her? My face. You actually dared to hurt someone in the palace. I said, useless things should be thrown away. This servant apologizes to this lady. I hope the princess is generous and forgives this servant's mistake. If there isn't any noisy sound for a while, I will forgive you. If you had done this earlier, you wouldn't have lost an ear. What did you say just now? Can I see the crown prince now? Since you've apologized, can I finally see the crown prince now? The palace is not receiving guests today. Your Majesty, I really cannot live like this anymore. Why did you go and provoke her again? Your Majesty, what do you mean by that? I am the crown prince's elder. Hearing that he fell into the water and is unconscious, I was worried and went to check on him. Is that a mistake? Why is the Empress like this to me? AI, why did you have to go and provoke the Empress? The Empress hasn't done anything to you. What do you mean she hasn't done anything to me? If the princess hadn't listened to her, how could they bully me like this? I have been respectful to the Empress every day. And I've taken such good care of the crown prince. But in the end, am I still the one in the wrong? I can't live like this. My love, what are you doing? The Empress has a straightforward temperament. If she really wanted to bully you, she would have already come to your palace to fight. Shinji is willful. You are the elder. Why do you have to take it seriously? Your Majesty, you are shielding her. Princess Shinji is already 18. In normal families, people have children at this age. Is she still a child? Has she ever respected me as an elder even once? Rongfu is an old servant who has served me for many years. And she cut off one of Rongfu's ears. Right in front of me. How did Rongfu provoke her? I wanted to visit the crown prince, and she had people stop me outside the door. And that little maid was so bold that she pushed me. Rongfu was just being protective and stepped forward to stop that little maid. Who knew the princess would immediately make Rongfu kneel and apologize to a little maid? Rongfu was just a bit slow, and the princess just cut off his ear with a knife. How cruel. Rongfu is someone who has been with me for a long time, and the princess just acted without a second thought, not showing any respect for me as a concubine. How will I maintain my authority in the harem from now on? Your Majesty, you must seek justice for me. Shinji was raised at my knee since childhood. Her personality is a bit like mine, a bit willful, a bit mischievous. But she is a good child. Later, I will have her come to you personally to apologize. And I will definitely lecture her severely. From now on, don't go to the Empress's palace anymore. If you want to visit the Crown Prince, go when he returns to the Eastern Palace. Your Majesty, what do you mean by this? Are you saying I am meddlesome? She has trampled my dignity into the ground. How can I stand in this harem from now on? I cannot live like this. Nonsense, how could it come to this, my love? Why do you have to be so calculative with a child? How about this, I'll punish her with house arrest for 3 days, how does that sound? 3 days? Your Majesty, why don't you just say, you'll punish her by making her eat less? Fine, then I'll punish her by not letting her eat. To vent your anger, my love. Your Majesty, do you think I am a 3-year-old child? I must insist on an accounting today. No matter how precious she is. She is just a princess from a noble family of another name. If she dares to step on me today, tomorrow she will dare to disrespect even you. You must punish her severely today. How does my love want to punish her? 50 lashes. Copy the palace rules 100 times, and then house arrest for half a year to reflect on her filial piety. 50 lashes? Isn't that too many? She has been spoiled since she was young. If she gets 50 lashes, both of her hands will be ruined. The Northern King has just returned to the capital. If I place Shinji under house arrest now, he will inevitably think too much of it. Palace rules? That she can copy. Have her copy them carefully. That little girl hates writing the most. I'll punish her by having her copy the palace rules. That will be perfect to manage her. Your Majesty, I have been humiliated so much. And you only punish her by making her copy palace rules? I have no face left to stay in this harem. My love, how about this? Why don't you hit me a few times to vent your anger? It's all my fault for failing to teach her properly. Your Majesty, what are you saying? How could I bear to hurt your imperial body? Your Majesty knows. I love your Majesty the most. I naturally know your heart, my love. In this entire palace, only you are the most understanding. Otherwise, why would I favor you so much? Your Majesty, I have been terribly wronged this time. You must compensate me. Yes, whatever my love wants, I will satisfy. Your Majesty, my brother at home has been reflecting for several days now. He knows he was wrong. Why not end his house arrest and let him return to his duties? Dereliction of duty is a serious crime. I only didn't punish him severely because of you. If I lift his house arrest now, what will the officials think? They will think I am disregarding the safety of the Empress, and I won't have an explanation for the Shital area. Your Majesty, You just promised to satisfy whatever I wanted. Don't tell me you were lying to me. The emperor's word is law. Fine, fine, I will end the house arrest for Shirchan. But Shirchan is still injured. So he should recover first before returning to duty. That should be an explanation to the empress and the officials. How does my love feel about that? Thank you, Your Majesty, you are the best to me. For your sake, Your Majesty. I won't fuss with the princess this time. I'm only doing this for you, Your Majesty. I knew you were the one who knows my heart the best. That little rascal said it earlier. That Shirchan wouldn't be able to get out of bed for 3 months. Like a mask. It's like she knew you would come to plead for him. 3 months is enough to do many things. Why are you keeping her here? I feel annoyed whenever I see her. Isn't it because you find those daughters-in-law in the Eastern Palace to be an eyesore? I'm sending you someone you'll like. What do you mean? The one who is tasked with looking after the crown prince. Shen Luiying. You mean Luiying? A young lady from a branch of the Shen family. She entered the palace through concubine Shen's connections. Luiying is from the Shen family? She is from the Shen family. But she's the kind of Shen family member who holds a grudge against them. Even if the Shen family didn't treat her well, they are still her family. Will she turn against me? She entered the palace for the sake of her young mother and her brother. And both of them are currently in my hands. In this palace of mine, even the flies can't find a loophole. Rest assured, with me here as your guardian, those little ghosts wouldn't dare to be reckless even if they had 10 times the courage. Ha ha ha. You publicly humiliated eunuch Rong who works for concubine Shen, and slapped her in the face so hard. She will definitely go running to your grandfather, begging him to punish you. Eunuch Hong has already delivered the word. I am to be punished by copying palace rules 100 times. After being humiliated so much, she only punished you by making you copy palace rules? When did that woman become so easygoing? I heard she originally wanted to ask grandfather to lash me and punish me further. But grandfather talked her down. She actually swallowed her pride and agreed? How is that possible? And then he immediately asked for his dereliction of duty to be reviewed. I knew it. That woman is full of cunning schemes. How could she let it go so easily? So this is what she was plotting. He is a fox. Then I am a big-tailed wolf. Haha, you and your imperial grandfather are truly like a real grandfather and grandson. Your minds are as full of holes as a honeycomb. That's right. If I have to copy the rules, Imperial Grandmother will help you copy them too, and I'll have Cai Huan and the others come to help you share the load. No, no. I have my own people to help me copy. What did you say? Tell me again. What on earth did that little brat say? The princess said to ask you to help her copy them 100 times. She's gone too far. I'm going to the Empress's palace right now and give that brat a good whipping. What else did that brat say? The princess also said. Said what? The princess said if you don't help her copy them, she will take all the wine you hid behind the empress's garden and feed it all to Erhua. Erhua is the imperial kitchen master's newly bought piglet. I will whip her until she can't even crawl. That is the 20-year-old Shirley fragrance wine. To feed a pig? What are you still standing there for? Why don't you hurry up and find a few eunuchs and maids who can write? Do you expect me to copy this bird-brain stuff 100 times myself? I'll go get them right away, Your Majesty. Oh, you scared me to death. I really thought you were going to whip the princess. Is there any child in this world more mischievous than her? Daring to order her grandfather to copy for her. Since she's so capable, why didn't she ask her grandmother to copy it? As soon as it gets dark, I'm going to move that jar of Shirley fragrance to another hiding place. Your Majesty, Uncle Du is here to see you, Du Zhong. Let him in. Your subject Du Zhong pays respects to Your Majesty. Elder Du, there's no need for such formalities. Please, rise quickly. Hong Dequan, give him a seat. Thank you, Your Majesty. I wonder what brings Elder Du to the palace today. Your Majesty, I came to the palace today to ask how exactly the Jinbei army should be handled in the future. The Jinbei army? It is naturally handled by the Prince of Jinbei. Your Majesty, our Jin kingdom is now peaceful. There is no need for war anymore. But that million-man army has only obeyed the Prince of Jinbei so far. If this continues for a long time, the Prince of Jinbei may eventually pose a threat of self-reliance. And what does Elder Du suggest? The Prince of Jinbei should hand over the military power, and the Jinbei army should be managed uniformly by the Ministry of War. The Prince of Jinbei has been away fighting for years. As for military power, it is not something to be decided in a moment. The Jinbei army has 1 million men. How many people are in the Ministry of War in total? Don't add such chaos to the Ministry of War. It is better to let the Prince of Jinbei manage it himself. Your Majesty, that must not happen. The Prince of Jinbei has guarded the border for over 10 years. The border people only recognize the Jinbei army, not the imperial power. The Prince of Jinbei has achievements that overshadow the emperor. If the military power is not reclaimed, I fear it will lead to great disaster. Minister Du, you are overthinking. The Prince of Jinbei and I have a childhood friendship. He would never betray me. Your Majesty, please think carefully. Throughout history, how many generals have had achievements overshadowing the emperor, only to eventually harbor thoughts of rebellion? My heart is full of concern. All for the sake of Your Majesty's country. Concern for my country. Or are you coveting my country? The Jinbei army is the imperial house's strongest backbone against the aristocratic families. If I remove him and they fall apart, then you aristocratic families can conspire to seize power. You really have a loud abacus clicking. Elder Du, I have noted your loyalty. However, I will think about the military power issue further. This is a matter of great importance. Once I have thought it over carefully, I will invite Elder Du to discuss it again. As you command, Your Majesty. Does Elder Du have anything else to discuss with me? Back to Your Majesty, that is all. Your Majesty, your old subject is aged. And this walk has worn me out a bit. Please allow me to rest here for a moment. Minister Du, you have worked hard. Hong Dequan, serve Minister Du some ginseng tea. Thank you, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, can I have another cup of this ginseng tea? It is indeed powerful. My energy has recovered a little. Hong Dequan, serve Minister Du another cup of ginseng tea. I heard that a few days ago. Jinji and your little one had a little quarrel. And even got physical? Is your child hurt? It was just children playing around. Hardly worth Your Majesty's concern. I have already scolded Du Chong. For offending Jinji, the princess should be punished. In a few days, I will let him come to apologize. What punishment are you talking about? I know Jinji's personality. She's very lively. I hope Minister Du won't mind. The princess is clever and cute. How could I mind? As for the little one, Your Majesty, don't take it to heart. If you ask me, in this entire court, only Minister Du is of one heart with me. If everyone were as open-minded as Minister Du, I could worry much less. Thank you for your praise, Your Majesty. Your old subject has rested enough. I shall take my leave now. Hong Dequan, see Minister Du out. The war has just ended. Everything is waiting to be cleaned up. These people don't think about relieving the people, but start calculating instead, old fox. What are you waiting for? Why don't you hurry and find someone to copy the palace rules for that brat? I'm going, Your Majesty. I've got it. Fian. Fill it up for Imperial Grandmother and me. I was wondering where that old man hid the wine. He hid it right under my nose, here with me. If he hadn't hidden it with the Imperial Grandmother, we wouldn't be able to drink it. Princess, you drank all of the Emperor's wine. Will the Emperor be angry? It's fine. Tonight Imperial Grandfather will definitely sneak in to move the wine. He moves it elsewhere, the wine is gone. What does that have to do with me? Haha. In a moment, you fill the jar with water. And then put the jar back in its original place. Then when the Emperor drinks it, wouldn't he taste that it's water inside? Ha ha ha, he won't dare to drink it. Surely fragrance, the scent wafts for 10 miles. Just opening the jar makes the scent travel for 10 miles. Ha ha ha, he won't dare let the Imperial Grandmother smell it. Ah, it's been a long time since I drank this happily. Princess, you shouldn't. You cannot drink wine. It's too late, I've already finished those 2 cups. Princess, it's cold outside. This wine is a very heating substance. Drinking it is not good for your body. It's better to drink less. However, your highness can drink some. This Shirley fragrance has superior snake spirit grass in it. It is warming and nourishing for your body. What a pity. Drinking alone is no fun. If your highness doesn't mind, I will drink with you. This is 20-year-old Shirley fragrance. A rarity in the world. I'd like to try it too. Ha ha ha, Miss Liu is a heroine. Good. Then drink with me. Jinji doesn't have the fortune this time. Why are you able to drink? Who told me I wasn't poisoned? Jing uncle. I'm going to the small kitchen, ha ha ha. Princess, the crown prince has fallen asleep. These past few days, the crown prince has been staying in the palace. And the Jiafeng palace has been closed to visitors. When the crown prince leaves, if I can't take you with me, you will be of no use to me at all. Rest assured, princess. Lu Ying will not let you down. These are the letters your mother and brother wrote to you. Take them back and read them slowly. Don't worry. They have already arrived in the capital. I will take good care of them for you. Thank you, princess, for your great kindness. Are these my mother and brother's letters? Did they really escape from that tiger's mouth? You admit to these things? They are just two old things. If they die, they die. It's a blessing for them for 10 lifetimes that this young master took a liking to their daughter. Humph, still daring to cry out. How unlucky. If I had known, I should have let the guards deal with them directly. Zhao Wuji, I just admitted it. What can you do to me? You dare to arrest me? Do you dare to touch me? Wait until I get out and see how I deal with you. My aunt is the current imperial concubine. My grandfather is ranked in the 3 palaces. In this world, who dares to touch me? Respected censor officials. Did you hear those words just now clearly? What censor officials? Shameless scoundrel. A black sheep. Today, this testimony we heard with our own ears. The court will have a public discussion tomorrow. Zhou Jia, you tricked me. You despicable villain. Even if you brought the censor, so what? With my grandfather and aunt here, they will definitely keep me safe. My Shin clan is a century-old family. Even the emperor has to give us a little respect. When I get out, I will definitely make you regret this. Everyone has to give Imperial Grandfather some respect. Imperial Grandfather's face is really big enough. You're still daring to mock me at a time like this? You just wait for me. When I get out, you'll see what you get. Princess said Shenheng is an idiot. I had some concerns earlier. Now I see he is truly stupid. The emperor has issued a decree to arrest people. And he still expects the emperor to let him go. Eunuch Hong, you heard it clearly too. Eunuch Hong, save me. You go and tell the emperor quickly. Ask the emperor to release me. The emperor is my uncle-in-law, after all. When I get out, I will definitely reward you heavily. Magistrate Zhao, we have recorded everything we should have heard. We are going back to the palace to report to the emperor. Do you have anything to say to the emperor? Please pass these on to the emperor. May the emperor be prosperous. We are heading back to the palace now. I'll see you out, Eunuch Hong. I am Shenheng. Did you not hear me? You are in league with this Zhao Wuji. Wait until I get out. And I will have my aunt punish you properly. Pa, you old disaster, just you wait. Stop, I say stop. You stop. All of you, stop for me. Imperial concubine. How could the emperor issue a decree to arrest my son and put him in the Dali temple? It was just a tiny, sesame-sized matter. How did it alarm the emperor? Humph, don't mention you. I worry for you. You couldn't even keep an eye on a person. A little girl was able to escape from the duke's mansion, run all the way to the palace gate, and beat the drum of grievances. Do you think the emperor wouldn't know? What? She even beat the drum of grievances? What should we do now? Concubine, you must save my son. He is your own nephew. What are you afraid of? Who in the capital doesn't know? Shenheng is the grandson of your Duke Shen? That little girl already made a scene in front of the emperor. So he has to give the emperor an account. You must not ignore hunger. He can't endure the torture of the old prison. Humph. It's just being locked up for a few days. Look at how you're feeling sorry for him. Shen Chong received dozens of lashes. Now he is still bedridden and can't get up. And I haven't seen you so anxious. How can this be the same? Hunger has been spoiled since he was young, and has never suffered. Besides, Shen Chong is recovering at home, and his life is not in danger. You are an imperial concubine. Releasing a person is just a matter of a word. You talk so easily. The emperor arrested someone in the front, and I release him in the back. Isn't that slapping the emperor's face in public? If the emperor gets angry, when will my Shen Chong be able to return to his official position? I don't care if he can endure it or not. He must be honestly locked inside for these few days. If you delay Shen Chang's future, that precious grandson of yours can just wait for the emperor's judgment. But, no more buts. After this wind passes, I will greet people, bribe the authorities. And wouldn't he be out? That's true, with the concubine's words. Nothing big will happen to my son. Your Majesty, we jointly impeach Duke Shen for bad family traditions, abusing power, and trampling on human lives. Imperial concubine Shen is unfit for her position. Her nephew forcefully abducted commoners. And there is also the case of Shen Chang's dereliction of duty, which has not been thoroughly investigated yet. Your Majesty, I am wronged. Look at it carefully yourself. There is more than just forcefully abducting commoners here. Your Majesty, these are all slanders. They are all framing hunger. You must stand up for hunger. My son is filial and kind. He would never do such a heartless thing. Duke Shen knows these things are heartless. But the evidence is like a mountain. Do you still want to quibble? In this confession, even Shen Heng's own confession is written in black and white. Your Majesty, someone must have deceived Hunger. You must not listen to these slanderous words. All these years, I have indeed listened to many slanderous words. Only then I was covered by your Shen family. Becoming deaf and blind to such an extent. Duke Shen is poor in parenting, causing Shen Heng to create such a monstrous disaster. Revoke the Duke's mansion's hereditary rights. Confiscate their property. And compensate the innocent families who died. Imperial concubine Shen, as an imperial concubine, cannot manage family etiquette, unfit for her position. Considering her merit in giving birth to an imperial son, demote her to noble lady. As a warning. Shen Heng, for his crimes. Tomorrow afternoon. Execute him. Your Majesty, Your Majesty. My son is still young. Please spare him. He is already used to it. What are you talking about, young age? Among those he harmed, aren't there also young ones? Your Majesty's move is righteous. Your Majesty is wise. Your Majesty is wise, ha ha ha. Gui Ping. What did he just say? Gui Ping. What did you just say? Say it again. The decree has been delivered. Lady Gui Ping. Receive the decree. No, impossible. The Emperor would never treat me like this. I want to see the Emperor. I want to see the Emperor, lady. The thunder and rain are all the Emperor's grace. I shall take my leave now. It's all Shen Tian's fault. I was one step away from ruining everything. Princess, follow me. You come with me to a place. Ah. Is it dangerous? Why are you talking so much? Go quickly, it will be dangerous later. If there is any danger, I'll be the first to flee. Princess, Magistrate Zhao, so you were the one coming to pick her up? Then I can rest assured. Princess. The prison guards. I have transferred them all to other places. No matter what happens inside, no one will hear it. And even if they hear it, it doesn't matter. Let's go. Qin Jinji, why are you here? Are you here to watch me make a fool of myself? Dream on. My aunt and grandfather will soon rescue me. Break one of his legs. Qin Jinji, what do you want to do? Do you dare to touch me? My grandfather will not let you go. I will fight you. Qin Jinji, I will not let you go even as a ghost. Wait until you become a ghost to say that. However, there is someone who wants to see you. Is it you? I was wondering how you escaped. So it was Qin Jinji who helped you. When I get out, see how I deal with you. Keep him alive. He has to die on the execution ground tomorrow. You dare, Qin Jinji. What did you just say? What execution ground? Say it. What do you want to do? You want me to die? I was wrong, I shouldn't have forced you into the mansion. Wait until I get out. Wait until I get out. I will let the Shen family compensate you with 10,000 taels, how about that? No, 10,000 taels. 10,000 taels is enough for you not to worry for the rest of your life. 10,000 taels. Can it bring my parents back to life? I didn't kill your parents. The guard did it. He wanted to please my grandfather. It was he who killed your parents. You go find him. Help. Help. When you killed my father and mother, did you ever think this day would come? I'm settling this account today for my whole family. Don't let him die. Let him hold on until tomorrow. Wake up. I know. Hanging by this breath. He can't run anywhere within an hour. Let's go back to the mansion and bask in the sun.